Hey everybody, I'm Stacy Lynn, and we are at what we're not sure yet what we're going to call it. Maybe Mistletoe Cottage. I don't know. We have a lot of names running all around in our head. But anyway, we just bought this place about 2 weeks ago. And so my husband has been, and my sons, and my girls, we've all been demolition. And so we found a lot of neat things, and I'd like you to come along for the journey. So let's get started. This was a house from 1825, and if you've been following along, I did one video last week, and you can see some progress when you come in from that. But it was built in 1825, and the main thing is the front two rooms were built. We're going to probably redo all of this out here. Those were probably square columns. I'm not really sure that is exactly, it's federal, and I don't think that's very federal, so I'm not sure. My son's house across the street was built in 1830. So it's to date. I mean, and so anyway, he's bringing that one back too, so it's pretty interesting. But anyway, what we're dealing with here, it looked like a regular 60s house when we bought it, but we knew that when it was built, and so we were like, it's got to have some really cool stuff in here. And so we are discovering all of this neat stuff. So come on in. It's still got carpet on the floor. We're trying to protect the floor. It's wood under here, so we are trying to protect that. And it's so we're going to leave the carpet for a while, but I'm telling you, this was all sheetrock. All like about this down to this much, just because they pulled all the walls down. Now the walls look perfectly like this. I'm going to take you into this other room over here, and the walls all looked just plain like this. And so we were hoping that there would be something under it, whether it be plaster walls or what, we didn't know. And then the roof tiles in the other room were not exactly like this. They were more, they had to have a drop to them because I really don't know why. But anyway, but they painted the ceilings. You can see this in this room, but they're wood, and that's original to the house. So, and behind these walls, you can see the wood here. And so when we finally get to pulling all this sheetrock down, there will be wood. And so that's the original wood, which is exciting. I think that may have been the back of the house at the beginning of when the guy first built the house. He was from South Carolina, and he came here, and he he ran a store and did all kinds of neat things, and I think that is really cool. And he was really excited to get this small little cottage, and he was writing letters back home saying how he loved this place, and that it was like a little piece of heaven and all this, and not just this place, but here in this area. So I'm trying to think, this right here they built. This is a wall that we're thinking is the original wall. When we pull this off, it should have wood. It does, wood underneath it here. But they added this width right here because they had to put the air conditioner and then the two closets, because they didn't have closet space back then. I don't care about the closets. I want them gone. I want it back to the original. So we've got to figure out this air conditioning situation, which doesn't work anyway. So, so those walls are coming down. So now I want to take you in here, and they've pretty much taken all the walls down and the ceiling. Right where I'm standing, hey guys, I'll be done in just a second, but y'all can keep working if you want to. But anyway, they're hard at work. They're gonna now try to do it quietly. Anyway, but this right here, this was a wall, and we're thinking about putting pocket doors right here, where there will be a door opening here, and you'll open them with pocket doors. So one will go that way, one will go this way, and doing the same thing on this side, which if you come here, there's this, you can see that those are the original wood panels. Now, I don't know, this was, you walk straight into the foyer, and I don't know if we'll paint, it will plaster and paint or put wallpaper, but if we do, we'll probably take this wood here, possibly, and put on this side. Or if that is wood in that room, we'll leave it and do a built-in on this side of the wall and a built-in on that side of the wall of some kind. And Scott had the idea of putting like a desk and pulling down the desk, and there being shelves above it, and then just doing bookshelves on this side, which I think is a great idea. I love built-in bookshelves. So I think that will look really good right here. And then not sure yet what to do in here. There were several layers of paint, wallpaper. And so this is one of the later wallpapers, which we think was probably in 18 somewhere around in there. And then there were other wallpapers. Down here, there's a darker green wallpaper. And then there's a red wallpaper, a reddish kind of wallpaper that we found, and I'm not really sure where that particular piece is, but anyway, come over here. You can see these two. There's two different wallpapers right there, and also, all in all, how many do you think is the red over there? All in all, how many do you think wallpaper did they have? Do you think? Have we seen 5 wallpapers?
6 or 7.
6 or 7 wallpapers. And it's been very fun to find because it's like years of, like what was in that time period, what was, in style at that time. But anyway, here's the red. I wanted you to see the red wallpaper. Right here. There's the red. And that, I love that. I think that's really pretty.
Here's some green over here.
And then I'm going to show you some green that's over here. And so really, and they had that in the foyer, which was, kind of interesting. We're thinking about doing like a southern scene in the foyer and painting that, because that was a popular wallpaper back then, but it wasn't original to this house. And then here is that green wallpaper. We're not sure when that was. That kind of looks almost like modernish. I mean, like, I don't know. But that's behind that, that other Victorian looking wallpaper. So I'm not sure. We'd have to go back and see some wallpaper books of times before. Now these windows, Scott, point out where the windows. Okay, come back over here. Oh, well, while we're over here though, I want to talk about the termite situation. So we don't have termites at this point, but termites were up there, and that was a piece of replaced wood that they replaced when they took out the windows, the huge, beautiful windows, and put these small windows in. Really crazy. And then there's a place right here where the termites got in here. But this was something else too. What was this?
That's the sapwood from the heart pine.
It's the sapwood from the heart pine. But most of the heart pine wasn't touched by any of them. So I thought that was kind of neat. All right, over here, these windows, you can see where they went to. So they were really 6.5 feet by 2.5 feet. So they were wider and taller. And I guess for energy reasons, they made them smaller, but, but I'm making them back bigger. And we're gonna make all of these back to the original size. So those are the first 2 rooms, and the back of the house is not very special, I guess I could say, although it's got some stuff in it. I mean, the walls on this facing the kitchen is, it's wood, and so I'm sure we'll find some other stuff, but so far that's what we have found. And so we're working on these, and we're deciding what we want to do as far as the kitchen and the bedroom and the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. But that is to come soon, and I hope you will join me here and see some more progress. Next Sunday, I'll show you a little bit more about what we are doing. So anyway, subscribe here, and I'll go live on Facebook also and answer questions and different things. And so that's at Stacy Lynn Harris as well. Talk to you later. Y'all have a good day.